Normally, oceanographic research can be a very expensive endeavor, often costing up to $20,000 to $40,000 per day. What we wanted to show by utilizing the Kaisei is not only can we be energy efficient, but we can save a lot of money on our research costs by working off of a vessel such as this one. It's a sailing vessel, which is an incredible way to do oceanographic research. Everything's hand pulling and it's all lines, so we're using a lot of human power instead of power that we're consuming through diesel fuel usage. To utilize the manta trawl was a twofold expectation. We wanted to catch myctophids, which is our mesopelagic fish that come up at night to feed. So we knew by trawling surface water at night we could collect them. And we also wanted to see what we were collecting on the surface water in terms of marine debris. We hope in this region to get a representative sample before we actually hit the gyre, so we can calculate what is the quantification as we go up to the gyre itself. And are we seeing an increase to the gyre or not? We have a very fine mesh net on it, 333 microns, which is in the planktonic size range. So we're catching everything from zooplankton on up. When we dropped our first manta trawl about 400 miles off the California coast, I wasn't expecting to see hardly anything at all. I didn't think we'd see anything until we reached the gyre. But already so close to shore, we were starting to see the effects of marine debris outreaching towards the California coast. At about 1,200 miles off the California coast, we pulled up a trawl sample that was really shocking. About 90% of what we were seeing in our trawl sample were polymer debris. And we saw very little signs of life. This was a really disturbing sample for us to find. Jesus. As a scientist, we see something like that and it shows the detrimental impact of our trash on the ocean and what could be the absolute consequences of it. In all honesty, we have to conserve our resources in a big way or we're going to end up with a very empty ocean. So what we see here are ctenophores, and we captured them in our manta trawl net that we had out for an hour. I saw that we had a lot of them in our net, so we went ahead and put them into salt water immediately to keep them alive for now. And then we realized that they were starting to eat the plastic that was in the bucket. Sometimes they spit it out, sometimes they take it in through their bodies. The ocean is our life source. Not only is it a place where we see enjoyment and where we have fun and love it, but it is where we get our life and where we get our breath from. If we ruin it, that's the end of us. The ocean and the earth will survive, but we may not. Overall, there is an impact, and what we're going to define is how severe that impact is, and what are some of the possible ways that we can deal with that impact. My biggest hope is that we succeed with outreach. People need to understand that their trash doesn't go away. It ends up somewhere and usually ends up in the ocean. And the more that we use these products and the less that we dispose of them properly or recycle or reuse, the more that we're going to be impacting the environment as well as ourselves.